Hello everyone, this is Nidhi here. In this video, we will see what is Docker Compose and how we can deploy a multi-container application using Docker Compose. So, Docker Compose is a tool which is used to deploy multi-container application. What do you mean by multi-container application? Like for any applications you have some services like web service and the database service, it would be always there. And if you are using microservice architecture, then you could have different types of services like product service, login service, all these services. So all these services actually means we need one container per each application, and all are interconnected with each other. So these are called multi-container application. So in Docker Compose, you just need one single YAML file to deploy your application anywhere. So in that YAML file, you will be having instructions for all your services together, and you'll just run Docker Compose up. Your application is up and running. And if you want to clean up everything, you just do Docker Compose down, everything is cleaned up. It is best suited for the developers. Why? Because they just need to clone any Git repo and they are good to go. They don't need to set up anything on their machine. Every dependencies, whatever is required for that particular application, everything is composed. Everything is in this Docker Compose YAML file. They don't need anything else. So let me show you how it looks like. So as you can see in this diagram, there is a developer. There would be obviously one developer, first developer, who will write the Docker Compose file that can be used by and by all other team members if there are a lot of people working on the same application, right? So he has written one Docker Compose file. What that Docker Compose is doing, it is actually instantiating a Tomcat container, it is creating a MySQL container, and it is creating a PHP MyAdmin container. So with this one YAML file, you are launching three containers, and these three containers together are actually deploying your application on the server. As you can see on the right hand side, the application is running there. So this is how actually Docker Compose work. So now let me show you how we can write the Docker Compose file, right? So in Docker Compose, on the top you have version. So that is according to your Docker engine. Whatever Docker version you have installed, you can check it in their official documentation which version you can use as per your Docker version. And then the second tag is the services. In this, you can see we will be configuring or providing details of your services. Like in my application, I am using three services. So you can see I have three tags: DB, PHP, MyAdmin, and the web. So DB, I am using MySQL. So you have to provide the image here. And after that, you can provide the version, right? And then I am using the volumes. Volume is required to store your data. So in this case, I am using my local system optest. This is the local system local Docker host directory, and where lib MySQL, it is in the Docker container. And the second command, MySQL dump, it is required so that anyone who start this application using Docker Compose, they will be having sample data already. So in MySQL dump, basically you will import all the SQL files, like all the tables, which is the base of your application, all the sample data, so that whenever the container is getting created, it will always have the actual data, it will always have the sample data, so that any developer or anything, it is good to go. And in this environment, you will be providing your MySQL root password details. This is the sample of the Docker Compose file. I have the original which is present in the Git repo that you can refer. And here you provide the ports. So in PHP, um, MySQL runs under 3306. So here you can provide the port mapping 3306. It means it is taking the Docker local host port, and the another 3306 is where it is running in the inside the container. So this is one service that is called DB. The second is PHP MyAdmin. So phpMyAdmin I am using so that you can access this database through GUI. Otherwise, you can use it through command prompt also. But here I am trying to do it using the GUI. So that's why it depends on the DB. So here we have provided the DB, and after that it's the same concept image, and then you are mapping it with the ports. Now the third is service. Service is also depends on DB, and here you have provided your image and their volumes, whatever what you need to provide, and environment variable if you need to do. So this is how Docker Compose file look like. So now let's run the actual example. So I have this instance. So let me just connect with this instance so that I can show you if I'm not connected. Okay. So let me just reconnect with this system. So here is my git bash here. So I'll connect with this AWS instance, and I have this repo here. So I can show you, this is my repo CI CD using Docker, and this is my Docker Compose file. Here you can see it, right? So this is my Docker Compose file, and this is my application. So this is normal user applications that has normal JSP codes. And here is my Docker file also. So this Docker file actually taking, I mean, from the Tomcat, it runs, and this is how it is adding the code, my target, right? And this is my pom.xml. So first, basically, this is your command. You will just do the ambient package so that in the target folders, you will be having this war file. For now, I have committed it so that you can directly use it, right? And this is MySQL dump. Here you can provide all your data. So here, for just an example, I have put user.sql. So you can see if I run this container, then this table will automatically get created because of this MySQL dump. I am putting something, right? So let's just do it. And this is my Docker Compose file. So let's just run it. So I will do Docker Compose up -d. I'm just running in detach mode so that it would be run at the background and we can see this. So right, you can see here three containers got launched: phpMyAdmin, Tomcat, and MySQL, right? So now let's see. So in my Docker Compose file, first we'll go with this phpMyAdmin. So let me first get this IP of this system. So this is my IP, and it is running on this 8081, right? So this is how you can see that my database is accessible through GUI. So it is easy to access through GUI. That's why I installed PHP, my admin, right? So if I show you database, and this is my test DB one that I have created, and you can see this user table. It's already there, and it might have some. Okay, yeah, it does not have any data because we have not provided anything there, right? So you can see here, but table is already created. If you have multiple SQL files, it would have more data also. Okay, so and now we will access this application. This is running on 8082 port. So let me just run this. Just a minute. So here it is, colon 8082, I think. Yes, 8082, and this is login. Babap. So you can see my page is there. I'll show the database connectivity also. So right, I'll just put some details here so that it shows that it is able to make a connection with the database. Okay, so this is failed because in my JSP there is one column that I have not put in this user file. That's why it failed. So let me just add this column here. So if your structure is not mapped, then obviously there is a problem. So let me just put this varchar. This is just a sample code, but yeah, now this will work. Let me just do this and click on submit. Okay, data too long. Just a minute. I think my mistake. Let me just do this. Okay. Now you can see that it is able to make a connection, and I can show you the data also. So let me just do here. So you see here that it is able to make a database connection. So this is how basically your application is running using Docker Compose. It just have one file and everything is good to go. You can give this file to your developers and they can just do it. And here you can see this web. I am using this build context equals to dot. So it means at runtime, it will always run your Docker file also, this Docker file, so that it will take the new code always, right? And basically we configure it always in the Jenkins file. So you would be having Maven package. I have already sampled Jenkins file here that you can use Maven package. And here instead of doing this, you can directly do Docker Compose up so that it will just run, right? So yes, so this is how Docker Compose works. I have put some sample files also just for Tomcat, like how Tomcat works, right? I have put this Docker Compose MySQL also, how directly this will work also, how you can use the volumes. I have put all those sample examples here to just to look at if you want to. So yes, this is how the Docker Compose will work. Thank you.